Shalom, welcome to this segment of Inspiration. We're going to be studying at the first probably 30, 40 classes of this segment, the Sefer called Mesilas Yesharim, written by Rav Moshe Chaim Luzzatto, who we'll refer to by his acronym Ramchal. And we're going to be looking at sheet number 1. I hope you've clicked and opened up the first source sheet. And this is the beginning, the Hakdama, the beginning of his introduction. And we're going to read inside and make some points as we go along. Amar HaMachaber, says the author, this book that I've written is not of something that I've written to people that don't know what's written inside. Rather, it's to remind and to mention about what's already known and well known. Rather, I'm just publicizing, I'm publishing what everybody already knows. Rather, but a lot of times people forget these points. Therefore, since I'm not saying anything new, I'm just reminding you, the benefit that comes from this book is not going to be reading it one time. Rather, right? The idea is that if I read it once, I'm going to be seeing things I already know. So that's not the idea. Rather, the idea is, since these are things you already know, it's going over it over and over consistently is the goal and the purpose of this book. Rather, the idea is to habituate ourselves to these ideas by constant repetition. This book, Mesilas Yesharim, is all about, it's called in English, The Path of the Just, is all about fixing our character. And that's really, when you talk about inspiring ideas, this is where we're going to find the most inspiring ideas. This book has been studied for hundreds of years and inspired hundreds of people, thousands probably. And the idea behind the book is to repeat what we already know. Fixing our character and developing ourselves into better people are things we all know how to do it. The problem is that we sometimes forget and don't have it at the state of awareness on the top of our consciousness. The idea is to try to keep that state of awareness at the top. And the idea that there's no novel ideas here is the most novel idea. It used to be that we would only print books that had a novelty. There was no point in printing a book that had no novelty to it. But the novelty to this book is the fact that we need to constantly review how much we need to improve ourselves. That's the novelty. The novelty is in printing something that's not novel at all. And that's really the kunz of the author here, the Ramchal, in printing this book, is that the most novel idea is that we already have all the tools that we need inside. And today's inspirational point is just that. We need to remember and understand that we're not going to be, as we improve ourselves, we're not going to be doing anything learning any new tricks. We're not going to be hearing any 1, 2, 3 ideas that make everything easy. The most inspiring idea is that it's all here already. We've got it here and we have it in our heart. That's the idea of the inspirational point, is that we have the tools to improve on ourselves already. We only have to actualize those tools. And that's what this Sefer comes to do. And that's the novel idea of the Mechaber, the Ramchal, what he says here. You have everything you need already. You have all the tools. Now, let's work together on improving them. I know it'll be successful.